A fascinating chat with Josh Norman last hour. Not a fan of the new helmet rule. He does not appreciate the approach that is being taken, that he should change his approach, or players who play defense should change their approach in how to hit people, that yes, the helmet is part of the game. And if the league is trying to get the helmet out of the game, that it's going to be awfully tough to play football. I'm essentially wrapping up, or I guess summarizing what he had to say. Do you have the soundbite, Mike Del Tufo? This is what Josh Norman had to say last hour on the subject.
Tough. It really is tough to play defense style football in this new league of the offense. It is a professional football game. Like, that's what you get. You get violence with a little bit of flair that goes along with it. If you can avoid it, great. If you can't, that's a part of the game. That's a part of the game. How many chances are you going to want? How many are you going to take? It's just like the cat and have 9 lives. Like, you got to start using some of them, because at the end of the day, that's just what you're going to get when you come to this game. You got to know that and understand that.
Got to know it, got to understand it. And men who understand the game, like Mooch and John Madden, Willie McGinnis, just to name a few, who are on the advisory board that owners hear from, making this rule change. It is a little bit, as we're 2 weeks away, needing to take a breath and understand that the way it's being called now probably isn't the way it's being called in 2 weeks. Mike Zimmer, who says that this rule is going to cost people jobs, playoffs, etc., says that he hasn't been told specifically at all what I am assuming, and what a lot of people are assuming, is that this was not the way it will be called in a couple of weeks when rubber meets regular season road. Dean Blandino, the former head of NFL refs and NFL on Fox rules analyst, is on tomorrow's show to discuss it. I think that with the NFL taking the approach of just more education, more videos need to be sent to players and teams and officials as to what's called right and what's called wrong. If that's the same way that they approached the catch rule. Remember, they said that the catch rule was written fine. It just needs to be explained better. Now it's written fine. Before it wasn't written fine. The explanation still didn't work. It's written fine now. They nailed this. This thing's done. Catch rule is no longer going to be a problem in the NFL. It won't. You're moving your head around. You really think it's still going to be a problem this season?
I think the first time we see a play like Jesse James or the
Jesse James play,
old Calvin Johnson,
no.
I think the first time we see it, we're all going to be like, wait, what was that?
No, the Jesse James play. Again, you're referring to the touchdown that should have beaten.
You mean the correctly called incomplete pass?
Correct. The catch that should have beaten your Patriots in Pittsburgh last year, but under the rules as they used to be written and needed to be explained with better video, and just kept hammered down so fans and players and refs could understand it. And that didn't work out, which is, again, my concern here, that the league is just basically going to say more video, more explanation, and this will handle it. No. The catch that Jesse James made last year, where he moved his torso across the plane of the goal line, only to have the ball come loose in his hands because it turned once it hit the ground after he crossed the plane without being contacted and one knee already being down on the ground. That's a touchdown this year. And here's the rule. Here's the new catch rule. I have it written down here. Just for moments like this. Hold on a second. Control the ball. Get 2 feet down or another body part, thus the knee.
Right.
Make a football move, whether taking another step or reaching the ball toward the goal line or yard marker. Such a football move would not be required if the catch were made in the end zone.
Right, so we're going to see a lot of these plays turn into fumbles this year, and we're now conditioned that those to be incomplete passes.
Surviving the ground and slight movement of the ball are gone. I would rather there be more fumbles, yes, than incomplete passes, because you don't know what a catch is. Correct. I'm telling you, rest assured, put your head on the football pillow tonight. Catch rule is not a problem. This use of the helmet rule, I think they need to figure out it's not all of the helmet. If somebody lowers their helmet because, as you pointed out at the end of the first hour, somebody's coming at you,
right.
You're bracing for impact,
yeah.
And suddenly, because you're the speed bump to the speedy receiver or speedy running back, and you're just in the way, just trying to get somebody down on the ground, and the helmet contact, because you're lowering your head into a crash position, that should not be a foul.
It should not.
But they need to write it down better and explain it with video. And also not throw the flag when mere football acts are being exacted on a football field.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.